I do not have to appear in court. Round of applause. Round of applause for avoiding the US legal system. Objectively the correct thing to do. I did get jury duty, but now all I have is a day off. So this is good news. I will do my best to work on a book and play Dragon Quest before I stream tomorrow. Lord, how many not to talk shop, I do that a lot around here. How much of my audience even like for the audience I have, how much are even like, yeah, books are cool? I think only Pig is at stream at the moment, but am I even like playing to my strengths here? Or are most people I know like fucking books? I don't know if I have a good voice for audiobooks. I fumble words a lot, which granted, like, is can be edited out and what have you. You are a comic scene channel. Comic and books are different. You can make a comic while having no written words. In fact, there's a Godzilla comic like that. There's a few Godzilla comics like that. I remember movie recommendation time, because fucking, and this is on like a bunch of free streaming services, so go watch it. There's a Godzilla like miniseries, I think, that I checked out when I was browsing comics one time, and I should get it. But basically, it's like a post-apocalypse has been ushered in by the kaiju, so now people worship them because, big monsters roaming the wasteland. And one of the thing besides that basic premise, one of the things that had my interest was Abira, who is name dropped in the first in like the first page, and I really like Godzilla versus Abira. It's kind of like it's very much like just a B movie, but I just like maybe back in the day it's just like this doesn't have the deepest themes or I don't care. But at this point, practical effects and movie making are a lost art, so B movie, yeah, not great. Like, you look up Abira and the movie comes up because it's the only thing Abira is in. And like it's all 50%, 60, yada yada yada. I like it. I think it's a very fun movie. You don't have to care about it. There's Abira. Also, apparently, it made its way into Dave the Diver, which is cool. Abira, Horror of the Deep. I don't know what the Japanese. I watched the subs for Godzilla myself. I think Abira, Horror of the Deep is the subtitle. So, but yeah, it's neat. I think it's cool. I like it. Starts on a boat, so you can already tell I'm partial to it. Anyway, I'm gonna play Kirby. Yeah. So, Pig, honestly, feel free to hang out. Feel free to lurk. Do as you wish. I'm glad to see a friend, if nothing else, Oh, wrong one. I mean, like, listen. In a weird way, one chatter being a good friend of mine, that's alright, I have 3 whole friends. You count it yourself. You better believe I love me like a friend. So. It's a me, Pig, and Kirby. Kirby is everyone's friend. And if you don't believe that, you're wrong. Classic titles. Yeah. I got this collection because I don't have an N64 and I have no plans to buy one and like games for it. So I was like, I think I technically have 3. I don't have a physical game that contains Kirby's Dream Land. I think I have 3 on my SNES Classic. And then I have Superstar Ultra, Kirby's Dream Land 2, and Kirby's Adventure physically. But Kirby and the Crystal Shards is great, so see the new death battle. Here, I know the outcome, Pig. I didn't. I don't like to see Ruby get hurt. I'm gonna be honest with you. And like, you know, I'm not super surprised. Like, I'm not gonna go post on Twitter about it. You know what I mean? It's like, are you telling me that plucky young girl doesn't defeat the... Oh yeah, it looked like it. Doesn't defeat the representative of death. Incarnation of death. Manipulator of souls. That's shocking. So... in some way, like... I mean, like, what was I thinking of? This is gonna seem weird, because there is kind of a chosen one thing going on with Ruby. But she's also kind of just meant to be like a Frodo, if you will. You know? Ruby is not necessarily meant to be like the strongest person in her world. She's just been meant to be nice gal. So... again, that's why I'm not shocked at it. I don't have to watch a comfort character get hurt, so. No one's making me do that, no matter how much Pig tries. Pig lives in Canada, or South Africa, or both at the same time. He has no power over me. I wonder what Pig's feeling would be if I were to merge his 2 merge in a kind of secret war style event, merge his 2 homes together into one. I saved it there. You know, Kirby, no doubt. Kirby is meant to be game for kids, right? We will not argue this. I do kind of wish sometimes they made the, what's it called? They made, like, the flying a bit more dynamic. I mean, fucking Sakurai makes Smash and yada yada yada, so... what's it called? He can definitely... He definitely is able to make some complex movesets with some depth to them, right? These are things I'd like to see in next 3D Kirby game. I joined a Discord recently, which I'm like I don't try to join just like every Discord, because I'm really not active in like many of them, even the ones I stay in, right? I'm very much a lurker. But we were talking about Kirby when I joined, and Starman came up because Starman is the best. Don't hurt me. Oh, hi Otto. Yay, you're the best. And they mentioned bringing him back, bringing High Jump back, because people like, it's kind of a meme that High Jump is like the worst ability, given the fact that Kirby can fly, you know. But at the end of the day, it does give you some, like, vertical ability. Okay. So I think this is Ice and Bomb. And I do know where to get those, so we'll go through this, this level one more time after this. Listen, I'm gonna be real. This is Kirby 64. It's already, like, this is... this is also Kirby's Dream Land 3, but, like, I kind of think this game does the go back and do levels again better than Dream Land 3, which is why I like it more. Less of a bullet hell. Oh yeah, also. Oh, I got a star, which is nice. I completely forgot. You know. I remember learning at the end of last stream how to somewhat accurately do how to somewhat accurately do the end mini game in this one, and that is gone. That is gone because you know, my friends tempted me into some Marvel Rivals, and then and then I played Link's Awakening for my birthday. So any specific technical information regarding this game, out of my head. I just remember Kirby. Also, Deja did get me a little Kirby plush for my birthday, which I really appreciated. I could use more Kirby, more Kirby content. Filling my room, decorating my room, making it pleasant to be in. I was just about to talk about, like, doomsday bunkers, but I don't want to talk about that. Truly no desire. Bronto Burt. Like, there's lots of stuff I wish they would reuse in Kirby, but here's the thing. The basic enemies, they tend to bring back a lot. Okay, there's one. Yeah. I need him and Bomb. This is mine. Okay. Is this gonna work? I hope this does. Yeah, that's perfect. What does this do? Oh, right, there's the snowman. This is fun. This is a good ability. Yeah, just walk on through. Anything that touches you, explosion. Explosion! You know, I haven't watched a lot of Konosuba. I watched a bit of it. Is there any good matchups in Death Battle for Megami? Megamine? That's her name, right? Little mage girl. Fucking, you know. Ow. This has ceased to be worth it, but Kirby has done worse things for Cake. I saw a video about, like, Kirby misconceptions, and one of them was the fact that Kirby defeating a demonic entity for the sake of cake only really happened in a singular Kirby game. And it was not at all Kirby's, like, strongest foe. Not by a long shot. So it's like, does it really count? There are many foes, and I have to keep this snowman alive. Also, You know, I really wasn't expecting to tune into it, but I did watch a good some chunks of the Undertale 10th anniversary, and you wanna know something? It is very good, very funny. I like the part where Toby Fox was a dog. Okay. Yes work. There we go. That thing has a longer time than I think. Thank you, Ribbon. And then I think the next one, like, the next level immediately has, like, I remember I quit out of it because I was tired. And the next one, and I was like, I'll play it tomorrow. I didn't. The next one is immediately, like, another color puzzle with, you know, power-ups that I'm not sure if we can get in the level. But we'll see. I got a maximum tomato. That works. I want those cards! Because let's see. Oh, that's not what I meant. Kirby, leave. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Okay, you know what? You wanna... That's probably not actually the best one to have, so... No. Excuse me, Gordo. Gordo! I keep seeing you in Link's Awakening! What are you doing here? They are hardier in this game than they are in Link's Awakening. I'll say that much. Yeah, was it in here? I think it was... I want to... There's like some roof that I had to blow up with powers I did not have. I was very sad about this information. Penguin. Alright, I was saying this on Pig... I think fire was one of them. We were for all the Kirby Mario cameos. Yeah, but in slight spoiler alert for that game, it is a nightmare fever dream. So, it's like... Okay, it was in here, I remember. What's... Is that... That's fire and rock, right? I believe so. So... Gotta get a rock enemy at some point. I mean, that's the first one in the next level, so we'll see. The roof is blown up! Just a little bit. Waddle-dee! Love my boy Bandana D, even when he don't got the bandana on. Also, hi, Apollo. Thank you for the warning, Pop. Waddle Dee. Uh-oh. I have been injured. I have gotten a crystal shard. In the game Kirby and the crystal shards. The injury was worth it. I did get an extra life, so... Yeah, this game definitely isn't... I don't feel it's as hard as Dreamland 3 can be. So... And I see that as a plus. Because while I like my Kirby games with some meat on them, and also in them, delicious, delicious meat from an unknown source. Fucking... Oh! Hello, Mr. Kibble. This is a cool-ass invincibility theme, too. Try as you might. Okay, I'm not invincible anymore. Stop trying! What was I just saying? Oh yeah. Delicious meat. But again, they are games for kids. I recognize that first and foremost. You got it, Paula. And finding one I feel is somewhat hard is like, that doesn't feel nice. Pear it. Can I get a rock enemy so I don't have to fully wander into the previous level after I'm immediately done with this one? I don't know what these things are called. I know Brontobert. I love Brontobert, despite the first-degree murder. I know... Isn't the different... Why am I about to talk about degrees of murder? I was just gonna say, isn't it like... One, like, the degrees are like planning it versus not planning it? Like, that's how they differentiate it, of like, you fucking, you knew this, you knew you were going to. And you're like, nuh-uh. Or it's like, you knew you were going to, and you're like, yeah. Because you've decided to just confess. It was never about getting away with it. I gave you all the clues, Mr. Detective. You could have saved her. There are no rocks in this level. Understood. Okay, this one is easy. You've got to be kidding me. This is a very for how obtuse it is also wildly precise. Okay. Whoop. There we go. And then Kirby walks the other direction. He says, I'm good. Like, I do like actually going through the levels when I need something from them. Whether it be power-up or missed crystal shard. But at this point I went through that level like 3 to 4 times, so... I think we're fine. Oh, there is a rock enemy. Well, it's fine. Oh, I can't aim it. That's nice. Krakatoa! There's a video online of someone saying Krakatoa and in the bathroom, and I will let you assume what the following soundscape entails. Crack. I think I wanted to see if we could raid Miss Snapcube tonight, because she's doing a blind playthrough of Ocarina of Time, which has been, I've been watching the VODs for that. Very fun. I think that was on a video she did of Try Not to Laugh while playing a game. I think that's where I know it from. I've talked recently with friends about how far too much of my dialogue is composed of Snapcube stuff. Except not like fan dub things, just random stuff from her regular videos, which I've memorized for whatever reason, and I'm now vomiting back. It doesn't land with literally anyone. So yeah, back in the 90s, if I had a choice between getting this or getting Dreamland 3 for child, for me and my child, I definitely would have preferred this. I mean, granted, as much as I preferred like the SNES over the N64, like if you get the N64, you do get Oot, Majora's Mask, Banjo-Kazooie, and Tooie, this game, and Mario 64. And a lot of those games are real good. There's also some stinkers. There are a good few, like... I feel like overall, if the choice was between N64 and SNES, and it's like, and you can pick which games you get, I might take N64. But if it's N64 versus SNES, and it's like you get a random selection of games, I feel like I'd probably go with SNES, because I feel like I'm far more likely to find like a sleeper hit on the SNES than the N64, where everyone was just trying to find out what 3D was and how to do it, you know. Like, I'm trying to communicate. I think with the SNES, you're likely to find like a game where it's just like, oh wow, this is fun, new idea, you know, little obtuse, little weird, but I like it. Versus N64, where you're likely to find a game where it's like the third dimension. And it's like, do you have anything besides that? And it's like, no. We invested all of our stock into the third dimension. But if I get to pick, then I have no problem replaying the Zeldas a good amount. And I'd love to go get 120 stars on Mario 64. I think my thing is like, on a SNES, I'd want like an RPG or what have you. But there's a good number of early collectathons, of 3D collectathons, the likes of which they don't make nowadays. Not to use more old-timey slang. Fucking that hold up from those. From those BO4 times. So, if someone's just gonna give them to me, I'm like, yeah, I'll pick those. Alright, don't fuck it up this time. Yeah, look at me. Maybe it's like, if you go a little over it, it's cool. But a little under it, it's like, no. You didn't even make it that far. Okay. I'm not about to take a break or anything. I just have to go get something real quick, and then I will be right back. Apologies. I forgot to take some tummy medicine. Here's the thing. We had old mac and cheese. And I decided to try and eat it. I ate a good chunk of it. I don't necessarily think I'm about to get sick. But slight tummy hurty, you know. From stale bread. That at the end of the day, that was the worst part about it, is stale bread. Pasta like stale bread. Not good. Which, I mean, I imagine most people would bet on. But as to ensure that the stream does not go awry, thanks to tummy hurty disease, we take some tummy hurty medicine. Alright, let's see what puzzles we got here. Am I gonna have to dig in the sand? Because we don't got the drill ability yet. I don't want to hurt this. Look at him go. He attacks you, but I don't even think he's attacking. Yeah, I think he's just dancing. This is actually really good. I know a lot of people will take the time to appreciate some enemies like this. But this is legitimately just like a guy who is dancing. And if you walk up and get hit by his maracas, isn't that your fault, you dumb bitch? So I appreciate him for that. Oh. I'm trying to, like, ooh. I don't think any of these, like, I was gonna say, I don't think any of these sand mounds have a crystal shard in them. And now we're coming up on, like, a full-on sand castle. So that's different. An entire sand castle might have a crystal shard in it. I won't lie to you. Look at him! He's in the background dancing. Oh, and in the foreground. Honestly, I think the fact that one of them is sitting in the background where you can't go is just proof that the devs were just like, look at these little guys that we made. All they do is dance. What a joy. Oh, what a lust for revenge. Who? You know? That was a bomb fish? They have bomb fish? Question mark? I feel like we probably definitely missed a crystal shard by now. Let me go back, actually, into the water. I feel like it's gonna be anywhere, probably water, right? I don't see any down here. Like, I haven't seen anything that looked like destructible or otherwise particularly interactable. And I'll take a cutter ability for the road, for my troubles. Ah, not how I wanted to take it. I mean, bomb fish so Kirby wouldn't empty the ocean on a whim. Those are genetically bred fish. Placed as a Kirby deterrent. It's not that Kirby can't beat and or eat a bomb fish, but he's less likely to just mindlessly inhale stuff at risk of it exploding. It's kind of sad you can't just like float through like this. Kirby's gotta take a minute. Alrighty. Maybe we haven't missed anything yet. I'm going to say that's probably not the case, you know? Like, because I'm not going to be so dumb as to be like, ah, no. If I haven't spotted something, it doesn't exist. But This is something? Sure does look to be something. Oh. This is Cutter. Or is it Cutter and Rock? Or is it Cutter and Bomb? It's probably Cutter and Bomb. Well, there has been Bomb Fish. Is there something perhaps I can more easily combine things with? Thank you for the uplift. Let's see. Terrifying. Don't like that. That's a rock. Bombs are not bombs and rocks are semi-related, but not entirely. All right, we need rock and we need Cutter and Bomb. I feel as though I can say that for certain. Can I combine Cutter with the Bomb Fish underwater? I do not know. We'll give it a shot at some point. Kirby's body is being carried away by the tides, and Kirby's face is being carried away by the winds. Why did this get shorter? Is there a thing? Doesn't look like... Is there a crystal shard hanging out in one of these? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty. Like how I found after being like, surely there has to have been one by now, right? I'm missing it? I'm probably missing it, yeah. Like all that kind of stuff. I find one. I cannot reach it. Well, I have it. You should know I have it. It's everywhere. Oh? Okay. If that's the second one, if there's one, ooh, there is one more after this. Hello. Hello, Greg. What? That's Cutter and Rock. Interesting. Is there another Cutter around here? Well, I guess I should ask if there's a rock ability around here. I was thinking like that, because... Oh, right. And Cutter and Rock gives you the Animal Pal statues, which like, they let you climb shit. Do I have to come in here twice? Like, into this level? Yeah, I definitely looking that way. I forget how you check these. So, hi, Greg. Do I remember, like, the 21st night of September? Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I remember. I was sleeping. I have a feeling we're going to be coming back here a good amount. If there is not Rock and Bomb in other places, they are here. I already have you. Leave. Happy Fall Equinox. Is it the Fall Equinox? It is. I remember hearing about that. I want to say fun. I didn't have fun. I didn't have much fun today. Greg, you like books? Question mark. We were talking about this earlier. I like writing and stuff. And I'm trying to do that. I don't know how much the people around me are just like booked. I mean, sure. As much as anyone does. Very much recently. I feel that. Well, I'm always saying this. I've gone on this rant so much. I feel like the world at the moment is not very good for someone who, you know, for if you want to go around and read. Things tend to be fast-paced, and reading is like sit down and read the book, you know? Which is, it takes time. The world is a vampire, man. I remember listening to that song when I would watch Whale Wars as a young man. Listen, I don't know how people feel about going out and harassing whalers as a statement, as a general modus operandi. I don't know if I'm using that word right. But sailing the Arctic seas in a badass... I forgot it's the ninja. This is very fun, actually. This game is good. But anyway, yeah. Sailing the Arctic seas in a badass pirate ship. I can get on board with it. I imagine folks have things to say about it one way or the other. But, you know, pirates are fun. If you can't tell that I like pirates. It's a shame the parasol ability isn't in this game. Man, could you imagine the next 3D Kirby game is actually a 3D Kirby game, and they bring back the combinable copy abilities? I'd be so happy. Then your blood donations weren't voluntary, Greg? Ah. Sent to jail. That blood bank that Greg visited? Yeah, turns out it was a TJ Maxx. They just had a guy in the back who liked to do weird things. He's in prison now. Don't know where the blood is. Greg gave a lot of it. Most of it is missing. Never said I donated blood. Oh. Yeah, that guy in the TJ Maxx, it was Greg. He stole a lot of blood. Lots of people wondering where it came from, where it went. Of course. Oh my goodness, cheap followers! Ban at that guy. Plasma like the Kirby ability. I don't think Kirby has blood to donate. Which is unfortunate, because they give you a snack afterwards. And he'd be real into that. I know that much for sure. There is a ninja ability in future Kirby games. I don't think it's this good. Because, like, this is simple, sure, but I think the Kirby ability in the future games is like... maybe it gives you exploding kunai, I'm forgetting. But I think one of the problems with it is, like, the main attack is a sword. And the problem with that is that sword is an extant Kirby ability. And if I wanted to fight with a sword... fucking... I would use the Kirby ability. Sword. I don't know why Paula's going. They will be missed. Yeah! Yeah, baby! Don't wanna work? I feel that. That's what I'm saying. Oh wait, actually. Oh, I don't have to leave and come back. This man is a rock. I don't know if there's another cut. I maybe should have gone back actually. Wait. The fishies More fishies. Don't the fishes. Damn it. Yeah, they do. But, I mean, fucking... Can you blame me? I mean, I imagine some people can. They're like, your aim was fucking horrific. I'm like, fucking... I know my aim is bad. I've streamed Marvel Rivals here. You know my aim is bad, I know my aim is bad. Yeah, it's much easier to aim at still target that like rock person than it is to aim at moving target like fish shooting. Bullet fish. I didn't say that, Paula. Greg said that. And Greg in no way expresses the official opinion of Cahill Comics. So, he might say things that we do agree with, but we didn't tell him to say that. Or anything else. So. I'm my own Kirby streamer. I have a mouth and I can scream. So. I don't... I was trying to jump there, by the way. This is the end of the level, isn't it? I'm gonna keep aiming for the cards. 1-up is good, too. Do like me a 1-up. Alright, one more try. He's very sleepy, given the fact that he's injured. Can't hurt the dancing men. They're like baby pintas. Is that their name? I forget. Pinatas? You know the ones. From Mario Sunshine. Everybody Super Mario Sunshine, and it brightens up your day. Pardon? Ow. You know, should have seen that coming, given the way things were, but hindsight is 20/20. No, I almost spit it out at him. I almost spit the flan out at that man. Didn't mean to swallow, but I won't complain. No! Good, he's indestructible. Like Superman. Lord, you know me. I've been talking about getting physical media. Hot minute now, right? Fucking, I need to get the new Superman when it comes out on Blu-ray. This isn't a request. It isn't a bad. It's a good movie. Also, let me just say it with my full chest on stream. I'm like fully like. I don't want to say I'm anti-Disney, because that would make it sound as though I was approving of the things they were doing before. More so, I'm just like, I'm just like avoiding spending any money on anything related to Disney in the foreseeable future. They seem allergic to good moral choices. Which is kind of nuts. So I don't think Disney makes a lot of good choices in general, and also they are not the creative powerhouse they once were, in part thanks to those choices mentioned beforehand. Oh yeah, per short drag. But the way I see it, and I think I was talking to someone about this before, it's like, at least as things exist in the real world right now, or at least as they did, because right now, again, lots of people seem allergic to good choices. It's like, I feel like I was talking about this in terms of art versus artists, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But it's much the same conversation of just like, how bad is this versus how good are the things they make and do, you know? And the ratio with Disney has plummeted for a hot minute. Yeah! It's Choo Choo! She isn't actually here. Yo! This is fun. So yeah. I don't know if it automatically gives it to you in this next part, but you need Rick. Yo, Pitch! I forgot Pitch. You know, maybe it's because of Star Allies. Just making me think of just like the 3 main animal buddies. Forgot they had the other ones in here. Choo Choo is not a great choice. I'm gonna be honest. There we go. Also, we'll see how this boss fight goes. What? Because of money. What made you build a second Krusty Krab right next to the original? Money. Yo, it's Nago. Damn. Nago was an insta-kill. Only done it for the base game so far. I mean, you're valid for that, because, you know. I haven't gotten the DLC in part because nope, this isn't who we need. Not who we need. Maybe Nago can do it. You got this, Nago? Nope, they do not. There we go. Rick. This is a much longer moment than I originally thought. That's why you can't do this with Kirby's flying. What if you befriended the boss? Kirby's... Listen. I want to say Kirby has tried. He hasn't. I want to say that Kirby has befriended everyone, you know, in... Let me use kind. It's like the one place... You were giving me kind so much before. There we go. This is all I can do. Well, we got the crystal shard at least. Yo, Pitch. I like Pitch. Pitch is a good bird. He's not very good at flying. Gonna be real with y'all. Pitch is good at a lot of things. Flying isn't one of them. Yeah, stone cutter. Neat. But the cutter bomb. S tier. S tier. Yeah, we're gonna fill out that bestiary yet. Do I know where the bestiary is on? Let's see. Nope, not that. Not this button. Wait. Operations guide? Probably not that. Oh, what? It auto-saved. This game has auto-save. Okay, we're good. Hallowed be thy weens. Have a good work, Greg. I'll be seeing you around. I was once a kid, but now I am squid. How many people do you think got Splatoon based on the whole "you're a squid, you're a kid" ad campaign? And now are mad. Also, this level is beautiful. I love how this looks. And are now big Splatoon fans who are fully aware that it is a post-apocalypse story. I know at least one Splatoon fan. I should ask them. Hello, bombfish. I better not have already missed a crystal shard. Just what are these guys? Spikes? Cool. Why can he only rotate? We're underwater. I know he's stoned, but the idea is it's a stone carving of my friend I get to inhabit. He should be allowed to let him do more. Justice for Kine. Fucking, it makes less sense that Ku can fly. You're rewatching Dan to Dan, the 2 seasons that be out right now. How's that going, Paula? I do like me some Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan, 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 Dan. That's how the entire song goes. I get the feeling there's a fucking, like, one of the crystal shards at the top of this. I fucking knew it was. I did get it though, so less worried about that. I feel so bad for the people who make the Dan to Dan anime, because fucking guess what? You're not going to beat the original opening. No matter who you hire, no matter what the new opening is like. That first one was top tier. Using the onomatopoetic name. Oh. Well. Stonecutter has kind of come in clutch for this one. Not gonna lie. Being able to just sit in the water. I'm going to die using it though, so there's that. Chew, ascend. Yeah. But we got 2 crystal shards with it, so. I mean, technically we got 3. Counting the last level, so. Rocket through here. So that I don't get bit by an anemone. Anemone spotted. No, please. I'm a little boy. Also, Rita Repulsa, like actress who played Rita Repulsa in American Power Rangers, is the voice for Turbo Granny in a dub of Dan to Dan. and it's very good. It's good that that is a thing that is real. And it's good that in Japanese, Turbo Granny is named Turbo Baba. I like the name Turbo Baba. This is an interesting boss fight, honestly. Simple, but I like it. Yo. Do I have to kill all these guys? That seems rude. They were helping me. Not but a minute ago, they were helping me. Also, let me check the chimney. Nope, nothing in the chimney. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Paula. I don't know if there's like an inherent like cultural difference that makes this the case. I wouldn't say so. I don't necessarily have any knowledge on this kind of stuff. I will not pretend to, right? But I think by and large, even in today's climate, it can be hard to find a sub better than a dub better than a sub, simply because I feel like there's a lot of there's a lot of people who don't take the no, yeah, I was about to no, end me. I want the crystal shard. There's a lot of people who don't take the dubbing as seriously, because I mean, granted, I don't speak the language, but fucking some original Japanese VAs be putting the work in certain performances, and then you try like the dub, and it's like you were not putting in the work. Going to be honest here, it's a good thing Kirby can stretch himself to be a near completely two-dimensional figure, a circle, like just a flat disc. It's a good thing I remember that the second time I came through here. So, I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Paula. Not to pass judgment. Seven Deadly Sins has never seemed like the best show to me in general, and I have fucking Acro. I forgot he was here. I hate this guy. Maybe it'll be better in the third dimension. Oh, I was not facing the right way. Oh. Killer worlds are scary enough in real life. In Kirby, they are still scary. Oh, he did it. I knew you were gonna do that again, you stupid fish. I was hoping to get double cutter. I will say this, Paula, and again, I mean, I haven't watched all of it. I just didn't really take interest in Seven Deadly Sins, and I've heard not great reviews of it, amongst other things, right? But like, I do also think like a premise, like if an anime doesn't get a premise right in general, that alrighty. Then it's in trouble, you know? Like, I think a lot of mangas and what have you have a very cool first hook, a cool initial hook, because that's how they kind of survive long enough to do anything. If you don't even have that, then chances are you're not getting an anime. I'll say that for certain. Damn it. Give me second bulletfish. I would have preferred to be able to, you know, combine them, but you did give me what I wanted. I can't deny that, Acro. Let me not sully your good name. I don't know how good the name of Acro the Whale is these days. But I shan't sully it further. I was not trying to get hit. Damn it. Double damage. I'm getting greedy because I want to get big superpower that allows me to hit the fish more. But that's my I should have known it would have never been that easy. This guy is literally always giving me trouble. Cool. I kind of zoned out there for a minute, just being like, I accept it. Okay, this time for sure. You know, we won't even get greedy. We'll just hit him as much as we can. That's a Gordo. Can't eat Gordos. Oh my lord. I shouldn't... I got a notification and I shouldn't have looked at it, period. What? I'm not gonna say this is hard. I don't know where he's going a lot of the time. Throw another one out. Damn it. Okay, if I go back, if I'm here, here's about. Can he, he might. I will simply swim around. I just don't move fast enough to. Yeah, I just need cutter general and possibly big cutter if I can get it, but it doesn't seem like that. I think that first time genuinely would have been the best opportunity to do so. I don't think he's given me much more since then. Oh my lord. Maybe wrestling killer whales wasn't always the best I don't know. Okay. You know what? I dropped my phone. That's how much I'm locking in right now. Damn it. I say as I immediately flub the chance I've been waiting for. Double damn it. Yo. No, no. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. It's done. Fight's over. Once he lands, he will know the meaning of pain. Yeah. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, I need to stop getting hit. I also kind of press the hit button like it's gonna speed me up, like it's a run button. It's not. Yeah, it also just helps that this has a bigger hitbox. Okay, don't stay on the ground. You can fall to your death. Acro will never let me live peacefully. This we know for sure. This is like the... No, DDD had a second phase. It's still wild he has a second phase. Not all the bosses do, right? Do they? I don't know. I don't like that he does. No. Oh, okay. 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 I did. Okay. No killer whale can stop me once I lock in. That's it. I'm joining the war against whaling on the side of the whalers. You did? I did. Man. Yeah, fuck the ocean. Kirby and his friends agree with me. Yo, the opening to Kirby and the Forgotten Land? Neo Star. I think I saw there were 6 worlds counting the last one. I do not completely remember, to be honest. Oh. Ah, sentient axes, I remember you. Giant strawberries? I mean, listen, I'm not the biggest fan of strawberries myself. I like strawberry flavor. I like them blended into something. It's kind of a texture thing for me. That's definitely a trap down there. Okay. Anyway. But Kirby, I mean, fucking, as long as it doesn't taste awful, Kirby will eat anything, so he's probably down for it. Okay, wait. Okay. Just be careful. Exercise caution, right? Exercise, because I imagine our first crystal shard will be in one of those. Those guys. They're jumping. Lord. I feel like the amount of 2D textures, which I mean isn't all textures are 2D, I'm pretty sure, right? But regardless, the amount of things that are clearly 2D textures, it both makes me think of Parappa the Rappa, a game I've never played, and Paper Mario, a game I've also never played. One of those guys is about to run the fuck through here. Also, since you can walk with rock in this ability, like, I'm pretty sure I can do this. Nope, I cannot do that. I can still grab a sandwich, though. You know what I want? Bigger rock, damn it! Well, sometimes, KO, we don't get what we want. I fucking know it. I knew it would be in one of those things. Well, I don't even know if I remembered it as much as I tweeted it, and I would tweeted it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in one of those. Bigger rock. Yeah. That is what I am talking about. Is this critical path? Because if so, I tweeted it a second. I definitely didn't remember that one. I was just like, I thought up was not forward. I thought up was gonna be like a secret thing in the ceiling. And then it was no, it was the path forward. So I was like, wait, if up is the path forward, I'm pretty sure I can go down. And then I did go down, and there was a crystal shard down there. And I was like, yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed my story time, everyone. Wait, big rock. I'm surprised these fucking leaves can sustain this. I want revenge, but I think revenge will get me killed, so no revenge. These guys just float down eternally throughout the big old fucking trees. Honestly, I like that jungle 2D texture in the background. Sometimes, I honestly believe you don't need a lot to make a game look good. Like, I should play Scribblenauts again, because I remember that game looking sometimes pretty pixel art is genuinely just like, oh, the prettiest anything could be, you know? A lot of strawberries. Let's see. I feel as though there'd be another crystal shard somewhere, like... Nope. Hey, good news. There wasn't. Almost died. I'm a rock and spiders can't hurt. Spiders can do a lot of things. I mean, they can do whatever a spider can do, but they can't hurt rocks. I'll tell you that much right now. I kind of get the feeling that this isn't even for revenge. I think I think the crystal shard might be like up. Is it? Not. Doesn't seem to be here then. Where be the third crystal shard then? Oh. Spider explosion. You know, when I said spiders can do whatever spiders can do, I did mean to include exploding. Violent, fiery explosion on that list. I remember when I was a kid And my ma would come by and they'd be like, Kale, come get the spider. And I'd be like, oh, okay, ma, I'm gonna go I'll get the spider for you. Don't you worry, I'm a big boy. And then I would go get the, and I would get the spider for my ma, but I had to put on a lot of bomb equipment. Because if I mishandled the spider in any way, shape, or form, it would explode, killing me and several bystanders. Yo, you know, I'm kinda sad Mad Knight's not in this game. Really one of the few things it's missing, given, you know, when it came out. Because there wasn't like the most in Kirby's world at the time of this release. But you know what? I was abusing my rock powers a lot. I needed a reminder. God giveth and God taketh away. You know what I think it was? I think I said it out loud. Not even being like, oh, I'll remember this. This will help me remember for next time. You need to line it up when it goes down, not when it's coming up. That's on me. That would help a lot. I knew you would. And just stop doing the fucking big guy voice. I thought I died. I thought oh, it is fucking Donkey Kong now. I don't even know if I expressed the idea of Donkey Kong before. Dodge a crab, hit a man. Anyway, but there's definitely like the jungle textures are giving me Donkey Kong. Okay, 2 crystal shards. Damn, this is crazy. I'd say this is crazier than Donkey Kong, but you know, Donkey Kong came out with an N64 game, and their minecart rides are near seizure-inducing, so I won't pretend like this is crazier than those. There's a fucking... There's probably a... We'll see if there's a 3rd crystal shard going forward, but I fear it might have been in that cave. I hope not, because I saw no indication of where to jump for it, but fear, anxiety. Yeah. Double cutter. I was trying to get this, but I just said I should stop doing that voice. Okay, I cannot. You know, there are big, like, worm creatures in Triple Deluxe. I wonder if those are in any way the same things. They stick their heads out of, like, tunnels and stuff. And you can only get them by super inhaling their butt. It sounds worse when I say it that way, but they make it cute. Kirby can make eating ass cute. I stand by that. They've made a lot of things cute that maybe shouldn't be. So, this is the end. Okay, it's not. Got a shot though. Gotcha. I got the vibe. I don't like this vibe. Menacing goo dripping from the ceiling. Lord. You know, damn it. There's a good few things that like scientists will like trace back to like early human stuff, being like, that was an instinct we developed to survive, right? And then it just kind of like gives us weird feelings in the modern day. as it like it kind of applies to some stuff, but doesn't serve the same purpose really. You know, that gives me nothing. Don't eat mystery goo. I wonder if there's something like that for the feeling of getting wet. You know when you touch something and it's wet, and you're like, well, honestly, I think it would have been better if I had died. But since that hasn't happened, I guess I'll... Wait. I swear, it's like... Nope. These are just bottomless pits you get shot into if you don't dodge properly. But I have the awful feeling... Okay. Still got more level to go. That crystal shard could be in. I don't even necessarily mind it if it's in like a semi-hidden area, right? I would just like summon, like, see the sparkles. That would be nice. Yo, cake. I've done worse things for cake. And a Klondike bar. Okay, this isn't a bottomless pit in here. I was curious. You guys jump so high. Do you guys ball? You guys could never be balling, and then someone Photoshop that Kirby character into the NBA. The WNBA. The NBA. I'm being told it's like the WNBA for women. I need TNT? Okay. Well, there it is. I have found third crystal shard. It is at the end of a decently long level, and it seems to be 2 powers you can't get in this level. Hello? What is with what? What? Yeah, that's probably best. Okay, and you can't go back through that way. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, very interesting. Those egg... that... I wasn't gonna bring it up. Oh my goodness. Now I am, because I blame them for that. These fucking skull guys, they're like the same design as the egg dude who would give you puzzles in 3, and those puzzles got worse over time. So we're not winning them any points. So distracted with that, I was crushed to death. Anyway, yeah. We definitely, for the 3rd crystal shard in this world, definitely need rock and bomb, which I'm pretty sure is TNT. 1 coin. Singular coin. We'll find that somewhere. I mean, it kind of looks like we'll find it here. This is kind of a cool level. So this is a very this level has, so far this like world has done stuff I feel like I don't see enough games do, which like all the levels are decently different, I feel, but still cohesive. You know, we started in a jungle, but we walked through a cave into the mountains. I think that's neat. Because like I kinda like Crash Bandicoot 1 out of the original trilogy the most, because it has some of the most cohesive theming, right? Actually, can I respawn him, please? Because it might. Yeah, because actually, this is. Was it black and orange? Or brown? No, it was black and orange. Come back, I know you. Rocky. It's definitely like black and brown. So, we be looking for... But maybe we need it. Maybe we need some firepower for this. Let's see what I did there. That's a very orangey color. Not at all the same thing we saw, you know. Or do we need... Wait. Or do we need double rock? We might need... we need double rock. Makes sense, makes sense. Are they all gone? Have I wasted my several chances to be a rock? Rock Obama! I'm the same. But I'm made of granite. My fellow rocks. I'm sorry. It's not a good impression. I'm not gonna pretend like it is. I was just having fun with it. There's a difference between being good at impressions and having fun with impressions. It's like if it's kind of like if I said like, "Hey, watch me do my Kirby impression." And I was like, "Hey, what the fuck is up? I'm the pink fluff ball from Popstar." Now you see, it's very easy for a lot of people to tell that that's not Kirby. And it's not a very good impression of him because he doesn't like being called the pink puffball. But I had fun making him say that in a more accurate voice. What could this pop? What? What the? Ow. I don't understand. There's no way it's like double fire, right? No. It's orange. Wait, is orange needle? Orange might be needle. I told you this would be colors remembering stream. Fire is red. Orange is needle. Oh, I did it. I'm a fucking pink buff. My department. Who doesn't love me? Who doesn't love the Kirby? Kirby! Only took me 20 minutes. Only took me 20 minutes and going through every other power-up and combination available in this section of the map. You know, I'm something of a Kirby fan myself. I'm trying to... It was brown and black, right? Not like orange and black. That wouldn't be TNT, that would be fireworks. I screwed it up regardless. Is Shiver Star like the second to last level in this game? That's wild to think about, given Shiver Star. Given the whole thing, what with Shiver Star. That makes it seem even more intentional than it definitely already was. Why do I think to keep doing that? Okay. Cahill. Just have the power and fly over the rest of it. Oh, you can see the rest of the level right from here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Look, you don't even need to do it midair. See? Just stop being dumb. A lot of rocks in this mountain. I gotta say. Not something I would typically call attention to. But when I, Kerbert, gain the powers of my surrounding, and the only thing that seems to be surrounding me is rock. Lord. Alright, so who can put Kirby in one of the fucking still suits from Dude? Oh, you know, that one Kirby video I was talking about, which was mentioning like how Kirby fighting Satan over cake is only the plot of one game, despite seeming like it could be the plot of many Kirby games. It also went over the fact that technically Kirby only says Poyo in the anime, but that's one of those things that's like, alright, we'll take it from here. You know? Umbrella. Umbrella? Huh. Is this gonna be a pain in my ass? It seems like it might be. Okay, how about you? This. This. I'm literally just gonna make like the most generic possible, like the easiest to do umbrella shape. I fucked it up. Easiest possible umbrella shape. Here we go. Like my good friend Luigi says, here we go. Damn it. Damn it. Alrighty. Like my good friend Luigi says, here we go. Alright, there's one. Here's the thing, I'm almost certain my first instinct on this is wrong. That I'll get done kind of drawing the umbrella shape. And I'll be like, no, you need a different shape. And then I will look it up. Yeah. Wait. Let me. Oh, this is an arrow, and I think Otto would have just drawn the arrow. Well, that's not it. Okay, Kirby 64 umbrella parasol. How to sculpt an umbrella. That's it. Because here's the problem, right? If that is what I'm meant to do, it like, okay, but this isn't the same as in 3, where you like it is a block man making it one for one what you should make in a like next to it. It is far more up to interpretation. Can say that for sure. You are supposed to. Why wouldn't it just become an arrow? Alright, so if I hadn't messed up, that would have been right. Interesting. 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 Under my own umbrella. I don't use umbrellas because I'd rather feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can feel the rain on you. I don't know what the fuck that is. I believe it was when we were playing 64 here, when I went on about, like, in Kirby there is Animal and then there is Blob. And those are just like the two things that exist on Popstar, right? Ow. Surely maracas don't give you bomb. I can't believe that. I have to believe that dance is an art of love before it is an art of war. Also, I can't wait. Because, like, I don't want to go back to an earlier, like, map before this, you know? I fucking knew it. So I can't wait to be done, like, get to the last world. And have this be the one crystal shard I haven't collected. Because of that. Like, okay. Time to go find TNT and then make it through a decently long minecart level. That's early Kirby for you. Speaking of Kirby, Kirby. Oh. I almost died on my name. Oh, I did not line that up very well. I got distance, so I'm getting better at that. But alright, let's hope TNT is in this level, because I don't... Is it... has it been in other ones in this, like, map specifically? I do not remember. Also, holy shit. You know, I was saying that the theming of this level so far has been coherent. And it has been. This is terrifying. Volcanic debris gives me nothing for eating it. The TikTok shop lied. That video online lied to me. Maybe inside the volcano will be better. Yeah. There's a little guy. The bird made of fire. Oh, there's a guy made of fire. Another bird made of fire. Another guy made of fire. A lot of people made of fire in this volcano. And so far none of them really lugging bombs at me. Gonna just put that out there. Well, with the way I still don't have the combination. Also, this straight up just kind of looks like the lava caverns area from Metroid Prime, the first one. Just like, obviously it is a lava cavern, but also just the way the rocks and everything are laid out. Yeah, I'll let DDD take the brunt of lava for me. Yeah. Yeah. Are DDD's webbed feet just immune to fire damage? That's really cool. You even destroy a pillar like you do with Metroid Prime. I know DDD can fly. DDD fly for me. Little soot creatures. Creatures made of ash, but whose names probably aren't just like Ash. Probably like Herbert. And Melvin. I was like betting on my own luck that specifically wouldn't happen. I don't know why. There's a lot of reasons I shouldn't have done that. Lord, I was playing Dragon Quest V. I started playing it, right? And one of the first things that happens in that game is you become a slave, which, like, cool way to start the game, guys. But that happens, and then you get set free, and that's like the start proper of the adventure, right? Fucking the place you go immediately after that has the casino. Which is like neat. I did that first pull. I got 100 coins, and like I'd watched Snapcube's video Dragon Quest series, so I was like, I should probably just save scum this so I can get some good equipment. I didn't, and I've lost it all. So, oops. Thanks, DDD. Love that guy. That guy, big fan. A lot of rocks and seeing a lot of rocks and fire. Lesser so the I was afraid that lava was gonna hurt me. Anyway, lesser so TNT. Less TNT around here than rocks and fire. Gotta be real for a second. Why aren't there people storing explosives in this volcano? Tell me now. You know, I want to get back into reading. And like, I want to read new things, but maybe I could just reread some favorites of mine to help kickstart the habit. And one of my favorites is Jules Verne. And he made like Journey to the Center of the Earth and stuff, which like classics. Not the movies, the books. And in that, he's describing people going down like the shaft of a the volcanic channels of a old dead volcano to get to said center of the earth, right? Wait. No. Okay. And I don't know if anyone has done that for real. Obviously, I don't think you... for many reasons, you can't get to the center of the earth that way. But... probably be cool to do. That being said, they describe it as a kind of horrific thing to go through. Surely there's a fire guy right out here. There's an electricity guy. Okay. There's one fire guy. Hey, don't set this on fire. I appreciate that a lot. It would have been awkward if you had done so. Krakatoa! No? Is it like, is it just is it fire and fire? Maybe it's fire and it might, you know what? Might be fire and fire. There's like, it is, you know, brown as rock. But it's also the highlights are just red, you know. Also, I'm gonna leave and come back for your brother. Anyway, so with that in mind, maybe they're looking for fire, which, understandable. They do kind of got a mini volcano in there. Hey, hey, so I ate your brother before. This is his soul. Don't set it on fire. Thank you. You're a very polite family. Alrighty. No. It wasn't that. Is it like... Is it maybe I should be standing on top of it? Let me see. Is there a Rock Man out here? Is there a Mega Man, but from Japan, out here? Oh, well, this is unfortunate. I want to go backwards. It seems they have set off the volcano without me, leading to disastrous consequences for everyone involved, really. What do you mean? Also, there was bomb there. Game over? Game over? Or at the very least, I could go back. Try to get it. We are at 62% completion. Okay, well, I got the first one. Didn't I get 2? Didn't I get 2? I thought it would have saved me getting 2. Alright. Well, in that case, I will get the volcano power, and we'll rock and roll from there. Give me that. Rock. That's a bird. I like birds. They are not... I think birds rock. They are not the substance colloquially identified as rock, though. Now, this living volcano, despite being very hot, is still rock. Thank you. Also, you know, I was saying this, like, especially this particular, like, these particular kinds of caverns look like Metroid Prime. I say that not even thinking about the fact that, like, this is on the N64 and that's from the GameCube, so I think that doubles as a compliment in a lot of ways, you know. I am comparing the feelings and aesthetic of this place to location of much later Nintendo game and well, not much later, somewhat later, different Nintendo console. So, have we gotten a game over before? Maybe, I'm not sure. Also, Lord, I just realized something. Is the fucking, like, is the one where you basically have to go through, like, an entire level with a power-up and not at all found in that level? Like, not at all. Is that in Twinkle Star? I do not remember what Ribbon's homeworld is called entirely, if I'm being honest, but it's like Shimmer Star. Shimmer Star. I think it's Shimmer Star. A gun to my head. Don't do that. But if you were to ask me in seriousness and I had to come up with an answer now, I'm gonna go with Shimmer Star. There is also Shiver Star in this game, so a little confusing, but eh. Thank you, DDD. Away. Because did I at all just kind of like stand on top of that little volcano pedestal and be a volcano? You know what I mean? Did I complete the little act they had going on there? Or did I just walk away the moment the pedestal itself didn't explode for me? Because in that case, definitely my fault. Yeah. Yeah. I wish the range on this was better. Maybe a much cooler power. If it did. I think there's already a Kirby's power ranking list, right? I don't know which specific powers it includes, but I was thinking about that in terms of how there kind of is a ninja power-up in this game, even though it's decently separate from the ones in future games. And I was like, would you rank those together then, or separate? Like, just the firepower up in this game? But fucking, it's like then you have Volcano, which is also made up of 2 powers, and then is, I feel like, completely unique in terms of Kirby abilities. So I don't know. That's why I haven't done that thing. There's a couple like Kirby tier list formats out there, right? I haven't done any of them because if you put all of something in Kirby together, decent amount. Does this not? Alright. Kirby 64 Volcano. I didn't want to do this. But like fucking... I'm trying to like... What else could I do here? I've set myself on fire. I've become a volcano. I shoot molten rock at it. Let's see. There's no way this is the solution, right? Okay, apparently the solution is ice spike. No, pig. The solution is blue and orange. Now. Was also wild. You say that as if... I mean, is there even... I know I was ignoring spike enemies before. But, like... Surely there isn't... There's definitely not... I definitely don't think there's a fucking... spike and black and yellow. I don't think so. Surely there's not... This is an insane fucking Kirby's electricity and fire attack is like throwing forks into a microwave. Which, to be fair, that's funny. Yeah, so... I might just get bomb and do that other... that other puzzle for multiple reasons, because... Cool. Cool to know how those skulls will just keep chasing you forever. Not anything I had to deal with before. Don't care about that. Care more about outrunning the volcano. Okay, good. Good! I hate my life. You could... Ain't no way. They just said, you know what? We're feeling generous. Here. Have the wrong thing. I don't know if I'm gonna find the last crystal shard, and I'm not sure it's worth it, because... Like, at this point, just clear the level, you know? You have to come back here no matter what. I did get fireworks, though, and that's fun. Oh, I would like a 1-up, actually. Thank you. Listen. This isn't necessarily the strongest Kirby's ever been, but he can still fly. Lava coming from below, far less dangerous than lava coming from the side. Just putting that out there. Okay, I didn't even get the third crystal shard. Damn. I did get slightly more star power. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna leave it here, because what I figure we'll do is, oh wait, no, oh, it's this one. I'll look up this play. Honestly, this is probably one of the levels that gave me trouble. Because when I first played this, I went through, like I went through the first time, just doing what I could. Being like, I can't figure this out. I'll look it up later. So I went through one, didn't get all the shards, went back, looked it up. I think this is almost definitely one of the levels where I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, so I say, let's raid a Miss Snap Cube. Thank you guys for coming on by. I hope to see you tomorrow for more Kirby. We might finish it tomorrow, honestly, because we only have this and I think 2 more worlds left. Hopefully the 2 more worlds aren't like deal breakers, but we see. I'm having a good time regardless, even though again took far too long a break, and now this and now color. A wonderful world of color. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all, and I will. Lord, is it not rating? Doesn't seem to be. So, you know what? I might just let's raid Zaid. You already have a raid in progress? Then why can't I see it on my fucking chat? They really just... Okay, there. Okay. There we go. They do not make these apps good. Anyway. Thanks y'all for coming by. I'll see you later. Bye!